God, I'm so excited. My wheels are here. So about 2 weeks ago, I started working with a company called Fitment Industries. You might be aware of them as the YouTube show that does the truth about X wheels, or things you should know about lowering your car, or whatever the case might be. They do a lot of stuff with suspension predominantly. Now, with all of that said, as their community has grown tremendously, I was part of that first group of probably 30,000 subscribers.
I wish I had that many subscribers.
And they have done nothing but continue to grow exponentially over the past probably 6 or 7 months. I mean, right now they're trying to fight their way up for 100,000 subscribers. So if you subscribe to my channel, you should check them out because they have cool stuff and a lot of information about wheels and tires and suspension stuff, and it's really informative. So do us a favor, check them out. All of that aside, I decided as their community has grown that I would step into the fray and try to buy some wheels and tires from them. As you guys are aware, our Lexus has had a rocky start on our channel. Between having a 5 things I hate about my Lexus video to why broke the Lexus to what's wrong with the Lexus, it's time we started giving that car a lot more love. And with that, it's time to give it its own set of shiny shoes. So we began to talk with Fitment Industries to try and get wheels for it. Wheels in question are actually right outside of my door. I was on my way out to leave to go take care of some things in town when the UPS guy showed up. And oh man.
I was so excited. Oh my God.
And for the first time on our channel, technically colored wheels, because we've only done black wheels on our channel. It's time for us to do more than just black. So instead, we got white. So with that said, I'm going to share my experience with buying wheels from Fitment Industries. Now, several weeks ago, they had sent me a box with the lug nuts and hardware to mount our wheels and tires to our car, and they're pretty good. They're pretty good. They also added in valve stems because our wheels were coming directly from the manufacturer. But with that said, I've got my cool bar light here. It's time to show off what we got from Fitment Industries for our wheels. These things are sick. They're 18 by 9.5 J's, so they are, well, my personal favorite size wheel. I use this size on the Evo, and it does me wonders. So I figured, why not put it on the Lexus? Since our Lexus is blue, and a nice dark royal blue, I figured white would look really great. It would really stand out. It would really make our car look fantastic. And on top of this, with the classic yellow fog lights that are in the car, having nice shock white wheels would really offset the blue and gold motif. It is just so well done. Barrel all the way through, painted flat white. It looks amazing. Oh, and then once you pull it out of the box, you'll notice it has this nice ring of protective substance on it. It's really just like a PVC coating, which I'm honestly going to replace and put it back on here. That way, while it's being stored here, as I save up money for tires, that's why I didn't buy tires with it. They do offer a wheel and tire package, and they do mountain balance. And once you pull it off, then you get to look at your glorious masterpiece. I mean, just look at this. Look at this. That right there, my friends, that's beautiful. Once you pull them out of the package, just do a nice visual inspection. You'll also want to put these up against the car to see how they fit, to make sure they fit correctly, that there's no weird fitment options on it. Because once it's there and you put it on, it's yours. The moment someone other than themselves touches this wheel to do any work with it, it's now that person's wheel. So with that in mind, that's why I'm going over. I'm going to double check the other ones that are right outside this door in case you can see the little bit of wheel just chilling right here. These things are beautiful. They're not the lightest things in the world. I will be the first to admit that. These are cast wheels. I know that like for our Lexus project, we really wanted something that was more of a VIP look, which is why I was okay with a heavier wheel. I really did want to get 3-piece, but that's down the line. And on top of this, we still have that secret wheel project for the Evo to do. So once those are done, then we can look at higher class options for the IS300. But realistically, these are beautiful. I love the color. This is that nice, like, not gloss, but still kind of shiny white. In person, it's very, very pristine, almost porcelain-like feeling to the surface, which I personally love. I know, the Lexus is going to end up being my daily car once I fix the issues that it has right now, like the brakes and whatnot, but having something like this, it's really going to elevate the game with that car. It's going to really bring to light that this is not just a normal car or someone's beater IS300, because there are a bunch of automatic ones in the area. No, this is Nicoled's IS300. This is a nice IS300. He's trying to make this thing beautiful, and I feel like that starts with a nice set of wheels. Now, I did order 5 wheels, and the reason for that is flat tires happen. I do not want to be caught in a situation where I don't have wheels to get around with because I have a flat. I live in an area with a lot of construction. I live in an area with a lot of debris on the road, whether it be roadkill or some of that construction debris or other pieces of other cars, things of that nature. And as much as tire technology has moved forward in kind of helping protect against damage to the wheels and tires, sometimes it doesn't save you. I learned this the hard way when one of my neighbors thought it would be a great idea to throw out construction waste, and some of that waste happened to be nails and screws, and they ended up in a parking space, and I had to park it late at night. And lo and behold, I went outside to try and drive to my location that I needed to go to do some film work, and instead of being able to go, I was too busy towing the car to a spot to get tires put on my wheels. Super frustrating. Never want to have to deal with that again, but that's why you get 5 wheels instead of 4. That way, if one of your wheels goes, you're covered. If 2 of your wheels goes, well, unless you have TJ Hunt's money, yeah, sorry. And that is something I did want to talk about, is they do offer you the ability to buy 5 wheels. They sell on their site squared sets of 4, which is cool. That's what you expect. That's what you want. But they also have a little tab option that says add spare tire, and that is what the wheel I'm holding actually will end up being. The box it came in was damaged, so just to play it safe, I'm gonna have it be the spare wheel. Let me start off by saying that shopping with Fitment Industries could not be easier. When I went to their site, it was beautifully designed and easily laid out. You can shop by wheel brand or wheel specs, or even by your car's dimensions, your make and model. When I went into their gallery, I saw a lot of different options that people were running on their IS300s, since that's the car that I was looking for at the time. And personally, I'm a big fan of 5-spoke wheels. It's just kind of a classic look in my mind. A lot of different companies made their own versions of 5 spokes. Even BBS made a split 5 style design. It's just kind of my thing. I like 5-spoke wheels. So when I went on there and saw that not a lot of people ran them, I was like, an opportunity to be different. Hence why I bought the Avid One AV28 wheels. The white is an incredibly good color. I love the finish, that kind of flat, soft white look without being heavily glossy. It's going to look great in pictures, it's going to look great in person, it's going to look great in video, and for me, that's what matters, because I'm a YouTuber. That's what I do. I try to make things look nice for you guys. But with that said, as soon as I made my order and they started the process to fill it out, is when I started receiving a number of different packages. One of them was like a nice little thank you gift. It had Fitment Industries cozy, beer cozy kind of thing, as well as a couple other items like a Fitment Industries sticker, things of that nature. We also received a box that contained our cool little valve stems and our lug nuts, as well as the valve stem covers in another box later on. And that's where I got a lovely email. Fitment Industries put it out there, and they had a private link to a YouTube video where your boy Alex thanked us personally for ordering parts from Fitment Industries. and kind of going the whole spiel that I went over with you guys. All in all, I really liked my experience buying from Fitment Industries, and I personally can't wait to put these on the car because it's gonna make the Lexus look amazing. Right now we're stuck. We need to get a couple more parts for the Lexus before we can actually put those wheels onto the car, but I just have a feeling that it's going to look great. I mean, to start with, the Lexus had the stock Lexus wheels, which were split 5s. It looked really nice. It looked actually reminiscent of an old Yokohama design, but they just didn't quite fit the bill for me personally. They were just, they weren't quite what I wanted. So tried to put the Evo wheels on it, and the problem is the Evo wheels were hub centric and the hubs don't match up right, so the wheel kind of does this up against the rotor, and yeah, that's why we're doing brakes. And honestly, it's also why we're getting wheels, because I knew the Lexus was going to need wheels soon, but I didn't realize this soon. So now that I've crashed the car into a curb and completely bent the rear wheel like this, yeah, we need some wheels to replace the scuffed up ones. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. Maybe this helps with your buying decision for wheels. Again, Fitment Industries, cool people. They're not sponsors. We're not sponsored by them to say anything. I'm just talking about my experiences with them. So if you're interested in buying wheels from them, give them a shot, give them a call, hit them up, whatever. If you're Fitment Industries and you're watching this, bro, thank you for these wheels. These things look awesome, and I appreciate that you were able to get them shipped direct from manufacturer, because that means that no one's really touched them other than the people that have made them. And even if I got them directly from them, from you guys rather, at Fitment Industries, I know that you guys care for your wheels, because this is what you do, this is your passion. Otherwise you wouldn't do what you do. From myself personally, thank you Fitment Industries, and thank you viewers for tuning in. If you're new to our channel and you're not sure what we're about, please consider subscribing. We do all kinds of crazy stuff with 3 different Japanese cars and pretty soon an American pickup truck. It's gonna be fun, so please do consider hitting that subscribe bell, and thanks for watching. God bless y'all, and we'll see you next time. Peace.